Welcome to today's video, Isaiah 53 verse 5 explained. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. In this powerful verse from Isaiah, we encounter a prophetic message about the suffering and sacrifice of Jesus Christ, centuries before his birth. Isaiah 53 verse 5 reveals the depth of God's love and his plan for redemption through the Messiah, Jesus. This verse is rich in meaning, emphasizing how Christ took on the punishment that we deserved so that we might find peace and healing. He was wounded for our transgressions means that Jesus took upon himself the pain and punishment for our sins. Transgressions refer to the deliberate breaking of God's commands. By saying he was wounded, Isaiah paints a picture of Christ's physical and spiritual suffering on our behalf. Jesus willingly endured pain for sins he did not commit. This highlights God's justice and mercy. Justice demands a payment for sin, but mercy offers us a substitute. Jesus became that substitute, bearing the cost of our disobedience. When the verse says he was bruised for our iniquities, it emphasizes how deeply Jesus suffered. Iniquities refer to our wrongdoings, the internal and sometimes hidden sins within us. Bruised suggests a severe, deep pain, as if Jesus felt the weight of all humanity's sins pressing upon him. The imagery of being bruised conveys both physical suffering and the emotional and spiritual burden Christ bore. Each wrongdoing, each hidden sin, Jesus bore them all, from our anger to our selfishness, as if they were his own. The chastisement of our peace was upon him points to the punishment Jesus endured so that we could experience peace with God. Chastisement refers to discipline or punishment. Through Jesus' sacrifice, he took on the consequences of our sins, reconciling us to God. Our sins created a rift between humanity and God, but Jesus' chastisement bridged that divide. He suffered so that we could have peace, a profound peace with God, no longer separated by our wrongdoings. This peace isn't merely the absence of conflict, it's a restored relationship with our Creator, a closeness and assurance in God's love. With his stripes we are healed speaks to the wholeness we receive through Jesus' suffering. Stripes refer to the lashes he endured before his crucifixion, the wounds inflicted on his body. These physical wounds symbolize the spiritual healing available to us. Jesus' suffering provides a way for us to be healed from the brokenness of sin. This healing isn't limited to our spiritual lives, it extends to our hearts, minds, and souls. Sin brings with it hurt, pain, and separation, but Jesus' stripes offer restoration. His wounds hold the power to bring healing to our lives, helping us find hope, joy, and peace even in difficult times. This verse captures the essence of the gospel message. Jesus, the sinless one, took on our sins, suffered in our place, and made a way for us to be reconciled to God. Isaiah 53 verse 5 reminds us of God's great love and the price Jesus paid for us. This isn't just a historical fact but a personal reality for each of us. Because of his wounds, we have the opportunity to come to God cleansed and whole. This is a gift, freely given, but deeply costly. Christ's sacrifice calls us to recognize the depth of our sins and the immensity of God's grace. As we reflect on this verse, let it encourage us to embrace the forgiveness and healing Jesus offers. We can come before God, not as broken or distant, but restored and beloved. Christ's suffering brings peace, his wounds bring healing, and through his sacrifice, we find new life. Today, may we remember the incredible love shown in Isaiah 53 verse 5 and let it shape our hearts and lives. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with others, and leave a comment with your thoughts. May God bless you abundantly as you grow in his love and understanding of his word.